baby, what's happening?
You got some people waiting up front?
I ain't need no people out front. These areas, we politely do our job, you know. Either I'm gonna arrest you and take you downtown, or you gonna talk to me now. You wanna talk to my fist? Get there! Give your best shot. Good.
The story begins with a tragic childhood memory that shapes everything that follows. Twin brothers Jacob and Daniel are playing hide-and-seek in the woods during what should have been a happy day. But everything changes when a stranger suddenly appears, kidnaps Daniel, and brutally kills him. Hidden nearby, Jacob watches in horror, powerless to save his brother. That moment leaves a permanent scar on him. Years later, Jacob King grows up to become one of Memphis's most feared homicide detectives. Known for his aggressive methods and brutal approach to justice, he works alongside his partner, Detective Storm Anderson. Together, they are hunting a dangerous serial killer known as the Grifter, a murderer who targets sex workers and carves strange zodiac-like symbols into their bodies. The investigation intensifies when they arrive at a horrifying crime scene. A victim has been left with a bomb surgically implanted inside her chest. As the bomb squad is called in, Jacob notices a suspicious man watching from a nearby building. Ignoring protocol, he storms in alone and confronts the man, Billy Joe Hill. After a violent struggle, Jacob forces Billy to reveal how to disarm the bomb. Once the threat is neutralized, Jacob loses control and throws Billy out of a window. Billy survives and is arrested. However, the arrest quickly falls apart. Legal pressure and Jacob's excessive force lead to evidence being dismissed, and Billy is released. Frustrated and exhausted, Jacob returns home, barely acknowledging his girlfriend, who excitedly shares that she has been accepted into the police academy. His obsession with the case consumes him completely. Meanwhile, the killer strikes again. A woman is lured in by a man pretending to comfort a crying baby, only to discover it's a trap. She is attacked and later found dead with another symbol carved into her body. Jacob and Storm begin to notice a pattern in the murders. The symbols and timing seem to follow lunar cycles, suggesting the killer is operating based on astrological beliefs. Their search leads them to a bar connected to one of the victims. While questioning a witness, Jacob is confronted by local thugs. A violent fight breaks out, and soon gunmen attack. Jacob manages to survive the ambush, but the chaos draws attention from higher authorities. Soon after, FBI agent Frank Miller is assigned to the case, creating tension with Jacob due to his reckless behavior. At the same time, Billy Joe Hill continues his violent rampage after being released, killing multiple people. Meanwhile, Jacob digs deeper into the meaning of the symbols. His investigation leads him to a group of eccentric individuals obsessed with astrology. There, he learns about a man named Lazarus, who may be connected to the murders. When Jacob finally encounters Lazarus, the situation turns violent. Lazarus uses a hostage to escape and later ambushes Jacob in a brutal fight. During the struggle, Jacob is injured, but Lazarus flees, leaving behind a clue that helps confirm his identity as the Grifter. As the case progresses, more evidence links Lazarus to the murders. Jacob and the team raid his home, but he has already disappeared. By analyzing the lunar patterns, Jacob predicts where the next attack will happen and sets a trap. Meanwhile, Agent Miller receives shocking DNA results showing that Lazarus's DNA matches Jacob's. This leads her to suspect that Jacob himself might be the killer, believing Lazarus could be a false identity he created. That night, Lazarus appears at the predicted location. Jacob confronts him, and after a violent struggle, manages to capture him just as police arrive. However, the nightmare is far from over. When Jacob returns home, he finds his girlfriend dead. Billy Joe Hill is responsible and launches a final attack. A brutal fight follows, ending with Jacob killing Billy in a moment of pure rage and revenge. When the authorities arrive, they find only the bodies of Billy and Jacob's girlfriend. Jacob himself has disappeared without a trace, leaving behind a letter for his partner Storm. Later, the truth slowly comes to light. Lazarus had confessed earlier, revealing that he had tried to manipulate the situation and frame Jacob. With the case closed, everyone believes Jacob is gone for good. In reality, Jacob has escaped his past. He is now living a quiet life in a remote village, far from violence and chaos. After a lifetime of trauma, loss, and obsession, he has finally found a way to disappear and leave everything behind.